Now, the High Court has extended both the conservatory and prohibitory orders against the Finance Act 2023 until the 10th of July, when a ruling will be made. Senate Speaker Amason Kingi told the court that because of the suspension of the act, the country is foregoing 578 million shillings in tax revenue daily. NTV's Brian George Otieno has more.
In the initial hearing of the Finance Act of 2023, Busia Senator Okiya Omtata, who is also one of the petitioners against the law, said the act was flawed right from when it was being processed as a bill and hence violated the Constitution. The intention of the act was to raise revenue estimates, an argument Omtata challenged by stating that raising the estimates were not tabled in Parliament for every taxation proposal. Omtata argued that Parliament would have then approved the estimates, showing that government has the capacity to raise the money. On June 30th, the day of the court issuing both conservatory and prohibitory orders against the act, Omtata had argued that the Final Finance Act had extra 4 sections instead of 13, with 102 clauses as opposed to 84 that were in the bill during the legislation. Rarieda MP Otiende Amolo, as an interested party in the petition, told the court that the entire act suffered procedural impropriety, where 22 new clauses were introduced on the floor of Parliament without public participation. On their part, Attorney General Justin Muturi, through Professor Githu Muigai, said the orders ought not to have been granted had the petitioners not misled the court and abused the court process. Professor Githu argued that before the court were several challenges on the jurisdiction of the court and that the petitioners knew it, yet they did not disclose it to the court. Senate Speaker Amason Kingi said the conservatory order issued are against the public interest, as the effect is to suspend government's revenue-raising measures, a move that is likely to bring the government's operations to a halt. Kingi told the court that the orders bar the government from collecting a total of 578 million shillings daily. A minority of the taxes are consumption taxes, which cannot be collected afterwards. However, Rarieda MP Otiende Amolo says the suspension does not stop the country from running as operations of government continues. Amolo says that the existing laws continue to operate and the order did not suspend the collection of taxes amounting to 3.4 trillion shillings.
The ruling shall be delivered on the 10th of July 2023 at 2 p.m. The orders of the 30th of June 2023 are hereby extended until that date.
Most oblige the leadership.
Also, Senator Okiya Omtata wants Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority (EPRA) Managing Director Mr. Daniel Kiptoo Bargoria cited for contempt of court for disobeying a court order suspending the implementation of the Finance Act of 2023. Omtata told Justice Mugure Tande's court that the order suspending the act was served on the government, but the agency went ahead and adjusted the prices of fuel in contempt of court. He and other petitioners want the application for contempt heard ahead of other applications. Brian George Otieno, NTV, Nairobi.